Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you for a film review for Ip Man 4, the finale. I tried doing this video a bit ago, which I did do it, but I mentioned I screwed up on my part on a certain word I said, so please forgive me on that. I'm deleting that video because I messed up on my part on that video for a certain word I said. So basically, returning to you, for Ip Man 4, the finale, the Donnie Yen film. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this hour and 45-minute film and let you know my thoughts on this film overall. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, would I say this is one of my favorite Ip Man movies? Not necessarily. I think it's a little weak. I think it's meh. I think there's some moments in Ip Man 4 that were pretty interesting, but the overall concept of the film, and I think the Bruce Lee fight was kind of cringy, and there were some cringy fight scenes in certain moments in the movie. Not every fight scene was bad, but it just wasn't choreographed very well, if I'm being honest, and didn't land the execution too well. So basically, Donnie Yen does find out he has a malignant tumor, and it's rapidly growing, so he has cancer. And he tells his son that Chang at the end of the film, or close to the end of the film, and it's a pretty emotional scene. That part I will give props to, because that was a pretty emotional scene for its moment. And then the rest of the movie took itself seriously. I wouldn't say this is one of the worst films of Donnie Yen's filmography, but I would say this is one of the weakest Ip Man films. It's weaker than the first three, a lot weaker. It was an interesting finale, and a good send off for his character at the end of it, but you do find out that he does die because of the cancer. So it's the last film that Donnie Yen's doing for this character. And I'm very impressed with his fighting style, along with Scott Adkins. I was really impressed with his fighting style. I believe it was a Kung Fu style, and it was really impressive. I was like, damn, he's well trained. So I was really impressed with that fight scene with Scott Adkins and Master Wan, which Master Wan did lose, but still, Donnie Yen, Master Ip came in at the end of the film and fought Scott Adkins, and overall, he did whoop his butt. So I was really impressed with that. He kicked his ass pretty well. He took some damage, Donnie Yen did, Master Ip, but that fight scene was interesting. But I will say there was one particular aspect of the movie that was brought into play with this film, which was the racist bigotry against the Chinese people, for the white people to be racist against the Chinese people. That, I can say, is pretty wrong, and I can understand that's an important topic they wanted to discuss about, but to bring it into a movie, I don't know, it's fine, I guess, because they're trying to basically not start problems with the white people, but apparently they think the white people are basically trying to ruin their lives and all that, which they get fed up after a while and they fight back against the white people. So basically, overall, I think the concept of the movie had an interesting idea, but there were some cringy moments through the movie for certain fight scenes that I wasn't really feeling for, that happened and were kind of piss poor. The Bruce Lee fight scene where he went whoa and all that stuff, which I know that's his signature thing he used to do, which may he rest in peace. He will be missed to this day, along with Ip Man. So basically, I think the movie itself had some interesting ideas, but the execution was kind of mid. So if I were to give Ip Man 4 the finale a score, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's okay, but it's a little underwhelming of a film. I don't hate this film, but I just am in the middle with this one. Because this wasn't the best Ip Man film, if I'm being honest. The last one was good. I actually didn't hate Ip Man 3. It was better than this one. This one, I don't know. There was one emotional scene that I didn't really tear up too much, where he told his son that he has cancer, or his friend Bob told his son he had cancer, and he picked up the phone where Ip Man was talking to his son, Shang, and he's that scene was a little emotional, but some of the emotion kind of drifted away as the rest of the movie went on. But the Scott Adkins fight was impressive against Donnie Yen, Master Ip, and basically, I think the Master Wan fight was good, but he didn't really execute the blows perfectly against Scott Adkins. So, pretty much 6.5 out of 10 for Ip Man for the finale. I wasn't a fan of this film because of some of the ideas they had, but didn't land the execution own way. Uh, and some of the fighting scenes were hit or miss. So, with that being said, we're watching this movie review this afternoon.